out any input of what brainstorming process he would change. So our brainstorming process so far is pretty good. We've got our basic stuff and our ending goal, and the change. I don't really think we should change things at the moment because we only have the ending goal so far.
And I think that it should be more detailed because it's too basic, the ideas, and so we should put more thought to it, and we should do much more brainstorming than before because it's not really that clear.
Ryan.
Our first brainstorming session has been a little rough because it's our first, but we have a lot of brainstorming sessions to look forward to, and I hope to improve on brainstorming in future brainstorming.
So I think currently our brainstorming process has gone well, but we don't actually know that well because we haven't brainstormed everything. We just have parts of it. So I think we can improve as we go. Question 2.
Question 2: do you feel comfortable with the overall framework of your roof? Does your ending goal assist and entertain? What might you change? So, first of all, I feel comfortable with the overall framework of our route so far because I really like the ending goal. So, I guess I think that our ending goal does assist and entertain. Again, I really don't think we should change much about this so far. Yeah.
Helen.
I think I like the frame, but like the ending, I want it to be more like entertaining, but not just like. It's because like our ending is like a bit simple, and I want something to be more. I want to be something like more added to it. Yeah.
Ryan.
I might think, I think our overall theme is pretty interesting and people could relate to the movie Batman. And I think our ending goal is pretty interesting, even though it's kind of simple. And I think we can make some changes throughout the project as we make it and go through some consequences and conflicts with building the project.
So at first when Ryan mentioned the idea, I didn't really like the theme about Batman because I didn't really watch the movie. But then I heard about it and I think it's actually a really cool idea, and although the ending is a little bit simple, I think it's really effective and I really like it.
Number 3: what parts are intimidating you, or are you worried about right now? So far, I don't think anything is really intimidating me, except for the lack of like materials we have so far, since we didn't really start on the things yet, and then and that's pretty much all I'm worried about.
Helen.
And I don't think that's also irritating, but like, I think we should. I'm worried about like when are we gonna finish it? Finish the machine. Yeah.
Ryan.
I'm not intimidated by the project, and I feel confident that we can finish it in time and successfully make it entertaining and worth an A. Yeah.
I agree with Ryan, and I'm not very intimidated. Yay!
So number 4: what are you looking forward to? I am looking forward to making a lot of stuff because it's fun.
Helen.
I'm also looking forward to it.
Wait, speak louder.
I'm also looking forward to it because like it's really cool to make things, and I really like making things. So.
I'm looking forward to it because last year I saw my sister's project. I was pretty amazed. And
Number 5: what are your current responsibilities for the first step designs in the next couple of days? So our current responsibilities are to finish or at least plan out the blueprint, and also work on our starting point and the basic plan of the middle part. Number 6: do you have a plan B, a plan C for the first step? Right now we've not really thought that much about the first part, but I guess we really don't have like a plan B or a plan C. So who has really contributed the most in our team so far? I guess the person that has contributed most in the team so far is Ryan. Because Ryan came up with the idea of Batman, and I came up with the idea of the bat signal stuff at the end. But I guess Ryan was the one who started the idea of Batman theme, so I guess he has contributed the most in terms of ideas. In terms of materials, we all are doing pretty well.
What are your current responsibilities for the first step design in the next couple of days? My current responsibility is to think of how the blueprints that I'll be working on will look like. And do you have a plan B or a plan C for the first step? I don't know if we have a plan B or plan C for the first step, but because we're adding more details into our ideas, I think there will be a plan B and a plan C. Whom has really contributed the most in your team so far? I think it's Ryan Koo because he brought most of the materials and he worked really hard to contribute in our team. And when we forgot to bring our brainstorming sheet, he filled out most of the parts and he brought up lots of ideas for us to use, and so yeah, he contributed the most in our team.
Question number 5. What are your current responsibilities for the first step design in the next couple of days? Well, my responsibility has not been chosen yet. We're still choosing through social media and we're still discussing it, but we're planning to know who's responsible for which part by about tonight or possibly tomorrow morning, and we can start from there. And for number 6, do I have a plan B, plan B, plan C for the first step? Yes, we have a bunch of backups and a bunch of other ideas we had in mind. And if our initial plan doesn't go to the plan, we have a lot of other options to go to. Who has really contributed the most in our team so far? Well, Helen and Sunny has been sick for a while, so I have to say that Patrick and I have been working hard, but in terms of ideas, we have all contributed a lot of ideas, and as much as Sunny and Helen were sick, they both worked really hard for the amount of time they were here.
Number 4, what are you looking forward to? I am looking forward to making the actual project because I really like making. Number 5, what are your current responsibilities for the first step design in the next couple days? So we haven't actually chosen our roles yet, but I guess my responsibility for not the first step for the overall first part of the project is bringing my materials and contributing well. And number 6, do you have plan B and a plan C for the first step? So we currently haven't planned the first step yet, but we don't have plan B and plan C, but we are planning on making plans, so even if we fail plan A, we will have backup plans to fill it in. And number 7, who has really contributed the most in your team so far? So I really think that all of our teammates contributed really well and tried their best, but everybody gave out good ideas, but I guess we chose the best idea person as Ryan because he came out of the idea of the Batman theme, and I think that theme is really cool, and yeah, so far I think he contributed the most.